Right, so here we have an example where you're given a equation and they want you to solve for a specific variable. In this case, we want to solve for r. Okay, so we're given the equation c equals kr over capital R minus lowercase r. It's important to make sure you be able to, distinguish between capital and lowercase, or else you're gonna get the variables mixed up, and that won't be good on a test. Okay, so we have c times r minus r equals kr. Now what happens here is equal sign right here is what happens here is you want to bring this and multiply that, so you can get rid of this fraction, and you'd be left with c times r minus r equals kr, because when we multiply both sides by r minus r, it essentially drops out. I'll show you a different color. When you're essentially multiplying r minus r, this whole thing just drops out because it's just equal to 1, and that's why you don't see it over here. Okay, so now we'll distribute that, get cr minus c lowercase r equals kr. So we want to isolate lowercase r, right? So we see both of these have the r term, and then we ask ourselves, okay, now we can take out r. So we're going to lose the other side. So now we're left with cr equals kr minus cr, and then equal sign. So cr would be equal to r times. I'm sorry. This is plus cr. Yeah, when you move over here, it's plus cr. So you have kr plus cr, and then you take an r, you get r times k plus c. Okay. R times k plus c, and then you want to isolate r. You want this by itself, so you can divide the whole thing. K plus c. Now you see over here, this thing drops out because this is essentially r times k plus c over k plus c. So this is because the numerator is binomial is the same as the denominator is binomial, it'll be just equal to 1. So you're gonna have left with cr equals k plus c equals r. Now you have isolated the variable r from the original equation, c equals kr over capital R minus lowercase r, and that would get you a full grade on the test.